Yo, what's up, guys? How doing today, man? Coming at you with some more NBA break news. Now, it's been a while since I uploaded the shit. It's been close to a month. I've been on my other channels, link to those in the description. Your boy John MLB, your boy John NFL, going ahead and talking about those sports because, as you know, the basketball right now, basketball season is not starting the season right now. Not really too many moves because Kevin Durant, who we're talking about today, Kevin Durant really froze free agency. Colin Sexton is still a free agent, and he's a hooper. I know Miles Bridges is off the court. I don't know if he's getting signed, but we know he probably would have gotten a max contract if he didn't do what he did. So Kevin Durant approached free agency. Let's go ahead and talk about Kevin Durant today. Okay, so according to Shams, Steve Nash, head coach, obviously Joe Tsai, obviously the owner, Sean Marks, obviously the GM, met with Kevin Durant and Rich Kleiman in Los Angeles on Monday and have decided to move forward with the partnership. The Nets and actually say, I'm actually gonna go ahead and read what the Nets actually said as a whole overall and see what happened. Okay, so the following statement has been released by General Manager Sean Marks. Steve Nash and I, together with Joe Tsai and Clara Wu Tsai, I believe Joe Tsai's wife, if I'm not mistaken, don't quote me on that, met with Kevin Durant and Rich Kleiman, who I believe is Kevin Durant's agent. Again, don't quote me on that. And then late yesterday, we have agreed to move forward with our partnership. We are focusing on basketball with one collective goal in mind: build a lasting franchise to bring a championship to Brooklyn. So does this mean that Kyrie Irving is staying in Brooklyn? I would say most likely. I just never saw Kevin Durant moving. I'm not gonna lie. There's not a trade package to me that would suffice for the likes of one of the greatest players of all time. A guy that you can still say is in the prime of his career. Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers, if not the greatest scorer of all time. If I have him, probably minimum top 5, if not hovering around 1 through 3. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to get into that, but yeah, Kevin Durant is very, very skilled. Like him or not, like him for joining a super team or not, the man is absolutely skilled. He's an absolute bucket, and when he's healthy, he's an MVP candidate and a consensus top 3 to 5 player in basketball year in and year out. Doesn't matter. Came off a torn Achilles, fucking hooped the next year when he was fully healthy. Now, Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving, in my opinion, I think now he will stay with the Brooklyn Nets. Why would he leave his best friend? They have a kind of a tandem, you know what I'm saying? 7-11. I doubt Kyrie Irving goes to the Lakers. I never really saw anything happening in terms of that because Russell Westbrook's in the Nets with Ben Simmons. Like, the spacing would have been so shit. But yeah, I really didn't see KD being traded at all. The Raptors obviously declined trading away Scotty Barnes, which you can... I'm not gonna say I agree with them or disagree with them, but their decision, Masai Ujiri is literally a mastermind. So I'm not gonna go bash him or try to say that he did the wrong thing there, because Scotty Barnes already has star potential, if not superstar potential. So obviously the Nets wanted to trade for somebody that they believe has superstar potential and probably current day star potential. Like, they were not trying to deal for DeAndre Ayton, even though they could use a center. They could put Nate Claxton at the backup of 5, which probably makes more sense because of his inability to shoot the free throw shot, and didn't really cost him a lot of points down the stretch because he missed free throws these playoffs especially. So yeah, really good defender though, really good rebounder, working on his jump shot, but man, that free throw shooting is not in. My man gotta work at that. It's fucking obviously my man, come on. But yeah, Kevin Durant staying with the Brooklyn Nets. Nets fans, how do you guys feel about that? I honestly think that Kyrie Irving is also staying with the Brooklyn Nets, and I think they're gonna run it back, and Kevin Durant will be a net for 4 more seasons. So I'm done with seeing Kevin Durant mock trades. Even my own team, Kevin Durant was never coming to the Miami Heat, okay? We have Tyler Hero as our number 1 trade, value, I guess. Tyler Hero, you could say, is a star player. I don't even know if I would say that. I like Hero, but I'm not as high as I was initially, like bubble time. Like, obviously, he had a really good season last year in the playoffs. Yeah, he was playing through injury, but he wasn't playing his best at all. And outside of that, what other value do you have in the Miami Heat to trade away for the likes of Kevin Durant, superstar player in basketball, one of the greatest players of all time, one of the greatest scorers of all time? First round picks, we literally have minimal picks, and they're all going to be like bottom 20 because they're always a competitive team. So, and then the Suns, Mikal Bridges, Cam Johnson, multiple first round picks is not getting you Kevin Durant. I'm sorry to inform you about that, my man. You know what I'm saying? Apparently the Nets said they wanted Devin Booker for Kevin Durant. That's why, yeah, get out of here, bro. I said superstar player. Okay, I know I said that, but come on. Kevin Durant traded away for Devin Booker. They play together on the same exact team. And then you have Kevin Durant. Apparently the Nets wanted Bam Adebayo for Kevin Durant. And who would be the likes of guarding a Embiid or a Giannis on this team? Wayne Demick or Bjornsson? Okay, buddy. But yeah, apparently they wanted Bam Adebayo, but apparently KD wanted to play alongside Bam, Jimmy, and Lowry. Obviously, Lowry wasn't going to be able to play on the roster if Kevin Durant gets traded because the money doesn't match up. And it will be Hero and Robinson, Strus, and like picks. How many picks we have? Because I remember we can't. I think there's an NBA rule you can't trade multiple first round picks unless it's not your picks. Like let's say you have your first round pick from this year, then you can trade it with like the Knicks pick that you guys acquired from them. You guys can do that, but you just can't trade away your original first round pick. So yeah, Kevin Durant staying with the Brooklyn Nets. Shocker, absolutely not to me. Hopefully this means that we actually see some moves being made because he literally froze free agency. I want to see Colin Sexton get signed. I want to see what happens with Miles Bridges. I want to see where these other guys go that deserve their bag, because Kevin Durant, man, you literally have made this offseason so boring because you requested a trade knowing damn well that you were not gonna move on from the Brooklyn Nets because there was not a pack that the Nets would get back for you, because like I said, the Raptors declined Scotty Barnes in a package for Kevin Durant. Okay, so yeah, time is up. Okay, so hopefully this maybe ramps up the Donovan Mitchell talks. It did go into the Knicks, coming to my Heat. We'll see about all that. But what are y'all thoughts on Kevin Durant officially going back to the Brooklyn Nets? In my opinion, I think he's gonna be returning with his main man Kyrie Irving, and they're gonna be able to run it back with the core. And we'll see what Ben Simmons brings to the core of that team next year, because that team looks pretty solid. I'm a big Seth Curry guy. I like Nicholas Claxton. Patty Mills down the stretch last year didn't play the best, but I still have hopes for him as a sixth man for the Brooklyn Nets. Joe Harris, I want to see what happens with him. Yeah, we'll see though. But other than that, yo, that is the clip. So go down below, drop a like, comment down below, sub up, make sure to follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and talk to your boy John. Hopefully you got you in the video. And are you guys surprised at all that KD is not going to another team? I felt like for sure he was definitely going to stay in the Brooklyn Nets. Like I said, you don't trade a guy like Kevin Durant. It's not really a package that both teams can honestly agree on for the likes of Kevin Durant, because he's up there in age, but his game is still P. I know he wasn't good in that Celtics series, but the Celtics are the best defensive basketball. Okay, they were clamping a lot of people up. They're clamping a lot of people up. I mean, my man Jimmy Butler, he had his way with them, but he had a couple off games. Yeah, he was kind of injured, but he had a couple off games. Tatum and Brown, and yeah, them boys are tough. Them boys are tough. Okay, them boys are tough. Marcus Smart as well, DPOY, obviously. Yeah, we get it. We get it. Okay. Yeah, KD is staying with the Brooklyn Nets, and to the surprise, I hope of no one, because that man was going absolutely nowhere. Okay, but like I said, that was the video. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed the video. It's your boy Sean, and I'm out, man. Peace.